so distracted. So who else has ADD or ADHD? I actually don't have ADHD, although some may say I do. After coffee, definitely ADHD, but I definitely have ADD. But anyway, that makes life fun. And that's why I connect so well with children, because they're all about ADD. Anyway, smoothie, water. You won't believe I need all these things to do a live presentation for 15 minutes. Anyway, I do. So it's my breakfast, but sometimes I need to wash it down. All right. So as you're hopping on with me, tell me who you are, please, so I can say hello. Whoops. Let me open up Pumped Up Parenting so I can see some of your comments, which don't feed in this app. And we will get started talking about more things you need to be incorporating into your parenting journey in order to make life amazing. Okay. So here we go. Let me tell you who I am first. If you're new to me, give me a hashtag new. If you're on the replay, give me a hashtag after party so I know you're on the replay. And I'll tell you who I am. Even though you can read it, whoops, upside day, right here, look, I have a boo-boo. Celia Kibler, Family Empowerment Coach, that's me, and author, it should say author, of Raising Happy, oh wait, let me move over. Raising Happy Toddlers, How to Build Great Parenting Skills and Stop Yelling at Your Kids, mommy of 5 grown, amazing humans that are now all in their 30s. Can you believe I have a 39-year-old? What? And a grandma to 9 fabuloso other humans. Love them all. Hi, Carol, my extended family. Hope you're doing well. And I'm more than that. I don't know what. Oh, I'm on a mission to stop 1 million parents from yelling at their kids. And I'm going to do it by the end of the year. And then I'm upping it to 10 million, guys. And there's so many things in the works. You won't believe it. And my peaceful parent, I think I'm doing the ADHD this morning. My peaceful parenting challenge starts tomorrow, guys. So if you're not in and you want in, go to stopyellingchallenge.com. Stopyellingchallenge.com. And if you guys are in the watching, the people that are watching, if you want to write that in the comments, type it in the comments, I would be grateful. Stopyellingchallenge.com and put it in there. And if you want in, that's where you go to register. It all starts tomorrow at noon Eastern time. Runs for 5 days, totally free. Let's stop yelling at our kids. For gosh sake, it's terrible. No one likes to yell and no one likes to be yelled at. So let's cut it out. Let's end it. All right. So what else do I have to tell you? I have to tell you these 20 tips. We did, actually I went overboard yesterday. We did, how many did we do? We did 15 yesterday. Ooh, that means we only have 5 more. 5 more. Oh, but no, I have some bonus ones. So we're good. We're good. Okay. Not yesterday, Tuesday. So if you want part one would be found on Tuesday in our Pumped Up Parenting group. And if you're on YouTube, Pumped Up Parenting with Celia Kibler, while you're there, give me a thumbs up. Slam that subscribe button so you subscribe, and the alert button, the little bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, that alerts you when I go live, because I go live on Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. and on Mondays at 7 for story time on YouTube. And also, guys, on Clubhouse, if you're on Clubhouse, give me a hashtag Clubhouse if you're on. Because if you're on Clubhouse, I would love you to join me on Saturday mornings at 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse for the parent chat. And this Saturday, we're talking about grief and how you handle it and how you help your kids to handle it. Okay, so let's get rolling. Number 1 for today, number 1 suggestion, read to your children a lot. They need to hear your voice. Don't just have them read electronically. They need to hear you. They need to connect with you. They need to bond with you. And if your children are slow to talk, you need to read to them more and talk to them more. There's a wonderful book called 30 Million Words by Dr. Dana Suskind, Suskind, all about the difference in your child's brain development when we talk more to our children. Not we hand them a tablet and some electronic voice talks to them. We have to talk to them. Human voice, human to human. That is so vitally important, guys. So read more. And mind you, your children are never too old to read to. Never too old. My son, Kyle, when he was in 7th grade, he went through a really kind of challenging textbook for social studies. And it was all written in Old English. Most of it was kind of Old English. Don't ask me why they were having this book. But so what we did was we read each chapter together. I read a page and he read a page, and I read a page and he read a page. We reviewed it. We went through what he learned from it. We answered all the questions in the back of the textbook so he would understand it. We did it together. And you know what? I found a new love for history, which, you know, when I was in those classes in high school, I wasn't a big fan. So you may just learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to bond with your kids, and you're going to help your kids. And it's just so important. Okay. Discover your inner child. Now, me, I have long discovered, for those of you that know me, my inner child. It's my inner grown-up. I haven't quite found yet, but I'm working on it. I'm sure by the time I die, I will discover my inner grown-up. No, actually, I'm not positive about that, but I haven't found it yet. But my inner child, I'm all about my inner child. And see, I'm like getting all happy. My inner child is all over it. It's coming out all the time, but you need yours to come out. Play with your children. Don't just watch them play. Don't sit on your phone while they play. Actually play. Run around in the backyard together. You know, people are always like, I want to work out more. I want to work out more. Well, you know what's a great way to work out is to run around in the backyard with your child. Number one, great exercise, aerobic, heart healthy, everything. You know, I own a kids fitness company. Number two, create incredible bonding with your child. Number three, laughter, which, as you all know, if you follow me, really is the best medicine. Number four, fun, which is super fun to have. Number five, laughter, more of it. Number six, you bond. Number seven, you get exercise. It's a win, win, win. Sorry, I'm a little happy. All right, so let your inner child come out and see the world from their eyes. See the world from a child's eyes. Whatever's going on, don't just see it from grown up, worn out, you know, moody, grumpy eyes. Become a child and see the world through their excited eyes and their incredible need to learn more and discover and explore. See it through their eyes. Okay. Next, don't say it if you don't mean it. Be a parent and a human of integrity, which basically means you live by your morals. You don't say things you don't mean. You're honest. You're truthful. You're a person of integrity. Be that when you're the parent. Like for example, if you're at a party and say you're telling your kids because they're making you a little nuts, as children do. If you don't stop, we're leaving. And you have no intention of leaving, do not threaten that. Because the next time they don't stop, you better be picking them up and walking out that door. Not just continually saying, if you don't stop, we're not leaving. If you don't stop, we're not leaving. If you don't stop, we're leaving. If you don't stop, we're leaving. Because you know what? You destroy all credibility. They learn that, you know what? My mother, my father, they're always telling us idle threats. Everything they say, they never follow through. So why should we? So be a person of integrity and mean what you say and do what you say. Okay. Let them help. When your child asks you if I can help, your answer should be, What is it? Put in the comments. Yes, yes, they should help. Find something for them to do. Every child of every age can help somehow, and they love to help. They love to feel big. They love to really be, in with all the action. But if you keep saying, no, no, honey, I got this, you go play. No, 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 I'll make dinner. I'll call you when it's ready. If you keep turning down their offer to help when you want them to help, they no longer will help. So let them help. When they ask to, invite them to help, encourage them to help. And when they do help, don't expect them to do it like a grown-up. It's not just difficult, it's impossible. They're not grown-ups. They cannot do a job like you or I would do it. So give them a break. Be grateful that they're helping. Tell them how much you're happy that they're helping. Whatever it is. And if it's something like sweeping or dusting or picking up toys and you notice that there's a whole corner they missed, be grateful that they picked up the toys and then go back in when they're asleep and pick up a corner or straighten it or put it somewhere where it belongs, actually. If they did the work and they put forth the effort, always, always praise the effort. Okay. Next tip. Give them a little space, guys. We all need space. I mean, how many times are your kids going, mommy, 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 mommy? You're like, oh my gosh, just give me 5 minutes to myself. You know what? Your kids need that too. It's good for them to have alone time. It's good for them to be mindful of themselves. Think, be creative. If you're on here in the listening to me live or on the replay, do you give your child time to be alone? Or do you feel like you have to entertain them 24/7? Here's a heads up, guys. You don't have to entertain them 24/7. It is not your job. It is your job to help them learn to entertain themselves, to be creative. That's when the genius really comes out. That's when all those passions really come out. That's when you can learn so much about your children. And guys, share this out so other parents can learn and really create this wonderfully productive, cooperative, happy childhood. Let them be bored. Create a busy box. Where's my busy box? I don't know. Where's my busy box? Oh, here it is. Look. Have a busy box. Shoebox. Inside shoebox, stuff. So you put stuff in here like make a funny face. Do a puzzle. You let them pick. Let me see. Read a book. You can even put chores in here if you want. And if your kids come up to you and say, Mom, I'm bored, you can just say, busy box. And they'll get in the habit of it. When they're bored or they're just sitting around and they're thinking, what do I have to do? They'll love picking out something from here. And let them think of ideas. You think of ideas and they think of ideas. So they brainstorm what goes in here. You guys brainstorm it together. Busy boxes are super great to just grab and go. Not sure what you're going to do? Guys, I have to get on a phone call. Grab something from the busy box. And then when I'm done my phone call, I'm going to join you. So utilize these things because it's not your job to entertain them 24/7. They need to have downtime just like you do. Okay. Now, during downtime, during any time, really dive into them. Really tune in. Notice what they're doing. Be a great observer. And just look and see what they're busy doing during that downtime. Maybe you're reading. Maybe they're doing a puzzle. My grandson loves puzzles. And when I take care of my grandkids on Wednesdays, literally yesterday, we sat there. He has a whole basket of puzzles. He sat there and put together. I mean, I was there to help, but I didn't need to help because he put together every single puzzle. And he is 4. He's amazing. An entire huge table full of puzzles that he put together. He loves it. He loves it. So you could be more creative about that. You can have kids draw pictures and you can cut them up in pieces and have them put them back together. How fun would that be? Dive into your kids, tune into them. Do not decide this is what I want them to like and then impose that on them. Find out what they really like and elaborate on that and get creative on that passion and bond with them on that. If you're not talking to your kids, they're older and you're having a difficult time talking to them, connect on things that they love. Connect over a movie. Connect at any time you can. All right. Love them, cuddle them, kiss them, snuggle them all up. Holy cow, they're not too old for that. I was just with my kids last night. My son is 32. My daughter is 38, about to be 33 and 39. Ooh. And if you don't think I snuggle them up, I snuggle them up. My son is a foot taller than me. More? Yeah, a foot and an inch now, but I'm shrinking. My daughter's 6 inches taller than me. And I am all snuggled up with them to the point where they're like, Mom, or they're saying to each other, get her off of me. She's stuck. But they're never too old to know how much you love and adore them. And do it regardless of how they're behaving. I told you that yesterday. Like if they're having a temper tantrum, when everything's calmed down, when everything's back to good times, after that tantrum and your child's calmed down, give them a hug and a kiss and tell them how much you love them. They need to know you love them regardless of their behavior. Okay, last thing, and this kind of summarizes it all, play with them, do things with them, laugh, smile, have fun, put on music and dance. Have a good time. What are you in this family for if it's not about having fun? When you're having fun with your kids, you are building memories and a bond that never ends, that will last a lifetime. And when they look back on their childhood, they're going to remember all those good times. They're not going to remember the occasional bad times. They will remember all the good. We had so many good times. My childhood was fun. Wouldn't that be nice to hear how fun your kid's childhood was? And then you know what happens is when they have kids, they create a fun childhood. And when their kids have kids, they create a fun childhood. And you create a fun, happy, cooperative childhood, peaceful, calm childhood for generations to come. So guys, this is beyond important. What is more important than your children? Nothing. You invest in their college, invest in your parenting. Invest in you because that'll turn around and invest in them. There is nothing more important than raising them to be incredible adults. What you do today affects them tomorrow. And guys, if you need help, if you're like, I don't know where to start, I need someone to talk to, I need help. I need to invest in my parenting. I need to, more importantly, invest in my kids. Maybe you're saving for their college. Well, start now, because today is what is going to create that child of tomorrow. And if you want to talk, go to talkwithcelia.com. Well, how about a call? Doesn't cost you anything. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's see what solutions we can come up with. Talkwithcelia.com. You're worth it. Your kids are 1,000 times worth it. Let's get this movement going, of my movement to stop a million parents from yelling at their kids. Let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. We are raising adults, not children. Let's not forget that. Okay, guys, I'm grateful for you hopping on. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm live Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. And I'm here on Facebook. I'm also here on YouTube. YouTube is, what is YouTube? Pumped Up Parenting with Celia Kibler. Lots of great stuff on there. More parenting tips, more story time, more fun, active play. Check it out today, okay? And then hit that subscribe, get an alert, thumbs up for what you watch, and comment if you need to talk about anything. Comment here as well. You guys have a beautiful Thursday. I wish you lots of love, peace, and tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. And I'll see you here next time in Pumped Up Parenting and around the web. Bye-bye, everybody.